has gotten very messy. I can't say this on YouTube because it's in direct contradiction to how everybody else is going. And also for brand new members, explain how we got here. How did I start getting these strategies that is so different than what everybody else is saying? Why don't I trust the 800 numbers? Why don't I trust the redemption center process? God told me to go into it in more detail. Why? Because not everybody's going to go back and listen to May 30th. And May 15th wasn't recorded, right? So this is a year that Dale's been with us. Congratulations. Thank you, Dale, for all your efforts to help us out for a year now. I don't know where this time has gone, but guys, more people are finding my channel. God is bringing the last in, okay? God is bringing the last in. Hi, Treasurer. Hi. So he's bringing the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So guys, I think it's done in the spiritual realm. So we're going to pray again starting June 1st if it hasn't happened yet, but it has got to be close, right, with everything going on.
Yep.
So God told me to tell you to go into more depths of the pre-RV strategies, which I usually stay away from because I talk big picture. Well, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and if you have not yet either gotten the strategies, just know that the pre-RV phase, just the first step, is all we're in right now. That's all you can do. It's, here. We're at step 1, right? We're pre-RV. We don't know what the number's going to come out. I've been decreeing and declaring, if you've gotten my strat, I've been decreeing and declaring, it comes out on Friday night at 486, which is tomorrow. So if it comes out tomorrow night at 486, you'll realize the power of your words, right? So if it comes out, God said triple. So when I show this and I say 1458, that's just 3 times 486. That means if you use my strategy, step 1 is the pre-RV. You identify your branches and your branch manager that you're going to be calling as soon as this happens. But what you're not doing is in the pre-RV strategies, you're not telling them you have Dinar, Dong, or Zim, because you don't want to be on a governmental list or the bank's lists. Everybody else, Frank's people, I love Frank, and unless he contacts me for my strategies, he's having all his people call all the Chase branches, and that's preventing them from picking up the phone. So that makes it harder on us. So I wanted to address it for my members here, because what do you do if they don't answer the phone? Well, you're going to have to walk into a branch. You're going to have to ask for God's favor. You're going to have to walk into the branch. And you just need to say, hi, I need to speak with your branch manager. I'm a potential client and I can't get anybody on the phone. I don't know what's going on, but I don't have much time. Does he have a few minutes to talk to me? Boom, that's what you need. Tellers cannot help you. Tellers are the blockers to keep you getting from the quarterback. The quarterback is the branch manager. The tellers are going to try to keep you, well, I can help you. You say, no, I'm sorry, you can't. Because I'm thinking about opening up a business account here, and I need to speak to your branch manager to do that. I'm not ready to open it up. It depends on, what he says, right? What you're going to do is hold hostage your account and signing up as a new account holder until they help you find a branch that meets your needs, that can do what? Step 1 is exchange foreign currency. Step 2 is verify it in your presence. Okay? Again, because this is going to be valuable. If one $25,000 note comes out at 486, it's worth $121,000. That's like cash. Are you going to give that to them and say, oh, we'll deposit it and do it later? No, you have to find a branch that has the facilities to verify it in your presence. Well, how do you do that without telling them what you have? Well, you're going to have to fib. You're going to have to use a cover story. And we've got the perfect cover story, the open borders. Say the Mexican peso primarily, but there may be other currencies coming in through the open borders. They're ending up in my town and they're at my church. So you develop a cover story that works for you. Okay? Whatever that is. We have them right now. I didn't think they'd make it to Maine, but we have them in Maine. You can say, I'm finding these migrants that are coming across the border and they all have currencies from their country of origin, and they can't spend that here in the U.S. So because I have a bank account, because they don't have a path to citizenship, they don't. They're just over here, So because they don't have a path to citizenship, I'm going to help them with their currencies and exchange them into dollars because they're here. That's your cover story. However you meet them, however you do it. I have one customer or one client who says they have their wife is from China. So they're going to use the Chinese yuan as an example. Okay, I want to be able to exchange, and I'm going to open up a separate account for that because I want to keep that separate from my business and my personal. It's a brand new account just to deal with these foreign currencies. I'm going to come and deposit them there. I'm going to bring you an envelope, and I'm going to say the name of the person and what currencies are in, and then you're going to give me the US dollar equivalent. I'm going to circle it. I'm going to take it back, give them cash. I'm going to leave the currencies in the account, but I need you to verify that those currencies are valid, because I'm going to give them cash out of other accounts. I'm going to leave them here, not so that you can say, oh, it's not valid anymore now that we've sent it off. I need to make sure what is deposited in this account stays in this account, right? So you have to be strong with them, because everybody's getting the runaround, and they're acting like the bank can just give them the runaround. Not right now, guys. You need to put on your crown and say, look, if you want my business, this is what I need you to do. Somewhere in Bank of America or Wells Fargo or JP Morgan Chase's family, there's a branch that can verify my foreign currency and my presence. Where is it? Help me find that, and I will open up my account with you. So you hold the account hostage, okay? And then when he says, I found the branch, it's here, it's in Boston, Massachusetts, for example, because I live in the Northeast, say, great. Not that I don't trust you, bank branch manager Bob, but can you get him on the phone with me? So his name is Eddie. He's down in Boston. So he gets Eddie on the phone with you, and you say, hi, Eddie, this is Melanie Hines. Bob's spoken very highly of you. You got to blow sunshine, guys. You got to get these guys on your side so they'll help you. So, but I'm talking about it's a hamburger bun approach. I'm talking about the meat. The meat is you got to get them to help you find the branch, and you might have to walk in. Right? Just put your armor of God on when you walk in and ask for a favor that you walk in the right time, then the branch manager's there. So you can talk to the branch manager, whoever they are. But they are the key to getting you a branch, because you're withholding your account. You're not opening up your account. Everybody else is saying, open up an account and wait. What? That is like not negotiation, right? Hold your account until they help you find the branch. Then once they find the branch, say, thank you so much, Eddie. It was nice to meet you. So you can, in fact, verify my currencies when I bring you these envelopes in your presence. Yes, I can. So you've done two things by doing this. You have highlighted them to, you're not one of those dinar callers. You're different, right? So when you call him after the RV and you say, Eddie, do you remember me? You're not going to call Bob, because you're not even going to open your account, okay? You're going to call Eddie in Boston. You're not going to open an account because just because he told you, he introduced you to Eddie, and you talk to Eddie and Eddie can do it. You say, thank you guys, I'm out of time, I got to go. I look forward to opening an account with you. You don't ever open an account until after the RV. Step 2. What do you do? Step 2, you're going to call Eddie and say, hi, Eddie, do you remember me? My name is Melanie. Bob introduced us. I live in Maine. You know, I'm the one with the envelopes. He doesn't know it's a cover story. The envelopes with foreign currencies, the Mexican peso primarily. There could be other currencies. Oh, yeah, are you ready to schedule a time to do that? No, I'm calling you because I'm also holding Iraqi dinar. Are you aware that it just RV'd on Friday night to 486? And so that's how that transitions. So that when you got your branch manager contact, you can call whenever the banks open up after this thing goes. The next day the banks open up. Then you use my step 2 negotiation strategy, and you negotiate the rates, the dates, and you get the person who can negotiate, because branch manager Bob probably can't. But then he's going to be the key to get you to the executive that can negotiate with you. And then you can set the appointment with said executive. Therefore, you have a private exchange. Do you understand? It's going to be a private exchange. You're going to act like a king or queen, because you are in God's kingdom. Because why would he introduce you to this wealth opportunity if he didn't want you to rule and reign in your own life? So my strategies work so you can have a private exchange. I can't hammer these details on YouTube, or they would probably shut me down. And they don't have any reason to look at me because I pay my taxes. I'm a good citizen. They don't have any reason to record me right now. So I can tell you these things on this Zoom, a little more protective. Does anybody have any questions about that? Because if it's messy, you might have to go in person instead of using your phone. But I'm still praying you could use your phone. But because it's messy, because everybody and their dog, and guys, don't rejoice if you find a branch that's a redemption center branch, because you don't want to go there. You still want to get to the executive through that branch manager and talk to an executive and do a private exchange. You don't want to be in the cattle call at all. Do you understand? A cattle call is like the Jews going to the trains. You had to go in person. Good, Dawn. Yes, post your questions. Thank you for saying that. And now, when you share your bank stories on my channel, if you share them, don't give away the strategies. Okay? I don't want everybody to know what this is, because then that puts a target on me. Okay? So we need to protect each other. You know, I'm never going to tell on you. You're never going to tell on me. I tell you to keep it quiet. That Paul and Tony's been calling me to let me know what's going on. He's in high-level meetings tonight, right? So that's good news for us dinar holders. But keep this in perspective, guys. And we're going to start fasting again on June 1st, 2nd, and 3rd from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. to bring this thing in. No sugar, just black coffee or tea, no sugar. Get off sugar from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sugar's the devil in your food anyway.